What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie, here with my 2024 Funko Pops Top 10 video. If you're not a best one yet already and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, review toys, and live my nostalgic memories, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. And today we are going to be talking about the best Funko Pops of 2024, and I will say, even though I didn't really have a lot of Funko Pop review videos here on the channel in 2024, I think that it was a massive year for Funko. I think that they're actually giving us new Pops. They're also doing re-releases of more valued ones through the years, similar to what WWE Mattel is doing right now with their Vault and their Greatest Hits series. But I was really happy that Funko did come out with some of the stuff that they did, and you will see that in this video today. And I think that this was a lot better than last year. So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is real. So before I give you guys my top 10 Funko Pops of 2024, we gotta go through the honorable mentions, the ones that almost made the top 10 list but were just a little too shorter. So, starting things off with the first Pop that didn't make the top 10 list, that does have to be honorable mentioned, that is NBA player LaMelo Ball, part of the Charlotte Hornets, one of the more popular players on that team. And for me, when it comes to, like, NBA, like, Funko Pops and, like, football, I only go after players that I like. And with LaMelo Ball, he is one of my more favorite players in the league. I love the Ball brothers, especially his older brother, Lonzo, which I do hope that he bounces back. But LaMelo here, I think if it had more of, like, a flashier jersey, it would have made the top 10 easily. But the jersey is just very flat. There's, like, nothing that, like, expresses LaMelo Ball in this Pop. But really excited to still have this in my collection, but this does have to be, like, an honorable mention. Moving on now to our next honorable mention Pop, we have a part of the SpongeBob 25th anniversary set, Ripped Pants SpongeBob here. And I think that it's so cool that they gave us so many awesome Nickelodeon Pops this year. That is my favorite Funko Pops to collect, and probably the reason why I haven't purged my entire collection just yet. But Ripped Pants SpongeBob, one of the more iconic episodes of SpongeBob. And man, I think that the Pop is a great looking one. Like, I love, like, the acoustic guitars, like the sand. I love the expression on the face. And he does have, like, the ripped pants, which I do like a lot, too. And one of my more favorite SpongeBob ones in this set. And the reason I can't put this one in my top 10 is because there already is two other SpongeBob Pops that did make my top 10. And I kind of wanted to spread the love a little bit. So there it is, we got Ripped Pants SpongeBob as an honorable mention. And getting back into the NBA, another honorable mention that just barely made the cut is NBA mascot Miami Heat Bernie. And I love the NBA mascot line. Like, I do have all the Funko Pops in that wave, except for, I believe, the Toronto Raptors exclusive one with the white jersey. But besides that, I have all of them, and I really hope that this line does continue in 2025. But Bernie, very iconic. And I do have some Miami Heat friends, so it is cool that they did come out with this, which I did get them this Pop as well. But there it is, a nice little honorable mention there. But there is a better one in my top 10 list. And finally, the last honorable mention we have before we get into the top 10 is a part of the ad icons, which I am going to be doing a review video on all of these pretty soon once I catch up on everything that's in the studio here. We have a part of the ad icons, the MTV pop, and I love this. I think the box looks really good here. And like MTV is so iconic, one of my favorite networks, obviously growing up. I love reality television, and MTV has produced some of the best reality TV. One of my favorite shows is The Challenge, but there it is, man. We got this great looking pop, and like the ad icons are like also another one of my favorite pops to collect. Which, man, they have been absolutely killing it with them. I did have a lot more in my original collection, but I did have to let some of those ad icons go to save some space. So, with that being said now, let's get into my top 10 2024 Funko Pops. Starting off at number 10, I don't have this pop yet. I did order it. It should be coming in hopefully within the next couple weeks. That is the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Amazon exclusive Invisible Boatmobile exclusive. It's a part of the Pop Rides, and I had to give this one number 10 because it's so clever. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, they've always drove in like the Invisible Boatmobile. It was a part of the act that they did on SpongeBob, and I think that that's so cool that we got that as an exclusive. It is a re-release of Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man from the New York Comic-Con back in 2020, I believe. In 2025, I want SpongeBob to give us more reoccurring characters for pops, like similar to what The Simpsons does. And recently with the Nickelodeon pop set, bringing in different characters from different shows. I would love to see a Plankton. I want to see a Mrs. Puff. I really want to see more of those, but at number 10, I do have to give it to Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the Invisible Boatmobile. At number 9, I gotta give it to NBA All-Stars line, Vince Carter. And this is when he did play for my New Jersey Nets, in case you guys don't know. I'm a huge basketball fan, and my team has always been the Brooklyn Nets / New Jersey Nets. And this Vince Carter is a great looking figure here. And the reason I have him out of the package is because I do have him usually in my backdrop here where I do the videos. But a really cool figure. Like, I really do like the stand here. It looks like he's about to go for one of his iconic dunks. But there you have it, man. Vince Carter at number 9. At lucky number 8, I had to go with ad icon Coco the Monkey, a part of the Kellogg's line, and that's one of my favorite Funko Pops to collect are cereal pops, and one of my more valuable ones that I do have in my collection that I never got rid of. But there it is, man, Coco the Monkey. I think that this is an adorable Funko Pop. And, like, I am just a sucker when it comes to the ad icons, and it's so hard to pass on certain ones that do come out because I'm not trying to be a completist anymore, but I am only going after certain ones, and the cereal pops, like, I do want to continue to collect, but here it is, man. We got Coco the Monkey at number 8. At number 7, I had to go with The Simpsons Bart. And this one, I know a lot of people have been waiting for because the original Bart that does come with Homer, Marge, and I believe Krusty the Clown, it is going for a lot of money because it is 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the television line. And right now we're, wow, 1,652. That is crazy. But it's so cool that we finally got a regular Bart figure. And, like, I really hope that we do get, like, a Krusty, a Homer, and a Marge eventually, because I think that it has been a long time now. But this Bart is so cool. He does have the skateboard and everything. And, like, I just hope that we still continue to get more reoccurring characters in 2025, because that's, like, what I really enjoy getting when it comes to, like, The Simpsons, Funko Pops. I love the main characters, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the reoccurring characters, those are the ones that I'm really invested in. But there it is, we got a 2024 Bart at number 7. At number 6, I had to go with the SpongeBob 25th Anniversary Funko.com exclusive SpongeBob with the Suds. And this is another iconic episode, and I think it's so cool that they did this wave for the 25th anniversary, even though I would rather have Plankton and maybe a newer Mr. Krabs and like maybe a Flying Dutchman. I think that it's still cool that we are continuing to get Nickelodeon Funko Pops, and I feel like we're going to be getting even more in 2025, which I really hope happens. But this one is just great. Like, the scale of it looks so good. He does have all of his bubbles in like the sponge there, all covered up because he was trying to not be sick. That was like the whole like part of the episode there. And man, like this is one of my favorite episodes as a kid, and I think they did a great job here on this Funko exclusive, SpongeBob with the Suds. And man, this one, it probably should have made like the top 5, but like I said, this year when it comes to the Funko Pops, it was very, very hard because so many great figures were produced. But we have to go with SpongeBob with the Suds at number 6. Getting into the top 5 now, at number 5, this one has got to be one of my favorite NBA mascot pops that has come out in this wave, and especially in 2024. We got the Orlando Magic Stuff the Magic Dragon at number 5. This, to me, is a great toyetic mascot, and one of my more favorite ones in the NBA, and I think they did a great job here on the figure. And this is just such a fun line to collect. And I just remember, like, Stuff the Magic Dragon holding the basketball during the NBA dunk contest back in 2016 when Aaron Gordon jumped over him with that iconic dunk. So to have this, like, in figure form, I love this one. And this easily is number 5, like, no questions. Like, if this is not on somebody's top 10, I don't know what is wrong with you, but this had to be number 5 for me. At number 4, this was probably my favorite Funko Pop in the SpongeBob 25th anniversary pack, and that is Doodle Bob. And I can't believe it took us this long to get a Doodle Bob pop. I was beyond excited about this here getting announced, and it's gotta be my favorite SpongeBob pop of 2024, easily. And yeah, man, like, they did a great job here. Like, the pencil looks great. I think the facial expression is perfect, and they definitely executed this perfectly in figure form. So Doodle Bob is number 4. Before I get into my top 3, I do want you guys to let me know your top 10 Funko Pop list of 2024 down in the comment section below, because that's the cool thing about collecting, is we all have different preferences. There's all different things that we like to collect, and you guys probably notice, like, what is the reoccurring theme here in this top 10. Pretty much all the stuff that I cover here on the Best One Donnie channel. And you already know my top 3 are all Nickelodeon Pops, because these ones I did not expect to come out at all. And it really shocked me when I saw the rendering image on Instagram of this wave. And this was probably the hardest top 3 to come up with. But at number 3, I had to go with Rocket Power Reggie Rocket. And my god, if you guys don't know, when it comes to Nickelodeon, my all-time favorite show growing up is Rocket Power. I loved watching this show as a kid. So many iconic moments, and this has been a Funko Pop that I've been asking them to make for the last 5 to 6 years since I started getting into Funko Pops. And the fact that we finally got it in 2024, there's no doubt, like, this is easily in my top 3. Reggie looks great, and I hope in 2025 we get Twister, we get Sam. I want to have all 4 of them. And they need to continue this Nickelodeon wave with all these different shows, because my god, like, I think that, like, the Nickelodeon Pops, like, people want them. And Funko just needs to continue to deliver it to us. And now that we know they have the licenses for Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Rocket Power, Danny Phantom, they need to just start shooting these figures out. And even SpongeBob with the reoccurring characters. but we had to go with Reggie at number 3. At number 2, I had to go with Boy Genius Jimmy Neutron, and another great looking Funko Pop. Like, the Nickelodeon ones look so good in this universe. Like, they just look so good in figure form. And I do actually have 2 Jimmy Neutrons, just like the Reggies. One loose, one in the package. And my god, this Jimmy Neutron is great. One of my favorite shows growing up in the early 2000s with Nickelodeon. And I just think that this is great. And, like, now that we got a Jimmy Neutron, I want a Carl Weezer in regular Funko form. I want Shane. I want Goddard. Give us more characters in this, please. Because Jimmy Neutron should not be alone in this. But I had to go with him at number 2 because this is just a great looking figure. And my number 1 Funko Pop of 2024 has to be Otto from Rocket Power. My favorite Nickelodeon show growing up. One of the coolest shows of all time, in my opinion, in the Nickelodeon world. But my goodness, I never thought in a million years we would ever get an Otto Rocket Funko Pop. And we finally got him. And we even got Reggie. Like I said before, I really want a Twister, Sam. Like, we can get so many great looking Pops. Even you can do, like, the Pop Towns, too. You could even do, like, oh, man, that would be so cool with, like, the Shore Shack and stuff. Oh, man. I think I'm getting a little carried away. But, yeah, Otto has to be my number 1 Pop, because I never thought in a million years we would ever get this one. And I even said, like, in the review video that I did earlier this year with these Nickelodeon Pops, that this was going to be number 1. I think anything that came out wasn't going to top this one. So Otto is my number 1 Pop of 2024. I thought they were so cool, and I wanted to be just like them. I love the Rocket Power, so if Funko made Rocket Power, I feel like that would be pretty sick. There you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my 2024 Top 10 Funko Pops. Let me know in the comment section below your list, because I'm really curious to see which figures you like to collect when it comes to Funko Pops. There will be more, like, reviews coming out probably within the next couple of weeks. Now that things are starting to slow down when it comes to the mail, I am going to be catching up on a lot of the figures, videos that I do need to review. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. New videos are guaranteed every other day. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias, and we are wrestling. All the links down below. If you guys haven't checked out the room tour video, highly recommend checking it out. It's one of the most popular videos here on the channel. And with that being said, and to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are Take It Over. Peace.